You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, man. Salute everybody tapping on in. I had to come give you guys this breaking news, man. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know in the comment section. We get a mic check real quick. And don't y'all forget, man, click that link that's pinned at the top of this live chat room. Click that link and subscribe to my other YouTube channel so that you guys get all the updates on all the news updates that you guys do not get on this channel. I got a whole nother channel with a lot of news that's being put out there. So make sure y'all click that link that's pinned at the top so that you guys can subscribe to that channel. A lot of y'all are not subscribed to that channel. It's called TTV Network. TTV Network is the name of that channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe to it. Let's get right into this, man. So we got some breaking news. Shout out to the boy Say Cheese for putting this out. But yeah, man, I want to speak about what just happened. We already understand what's going on with the war with the United States, Israel, and Iran. And basically, I have a breaking news update. Spain has now banned the United States. The Spanish people Spain has now banned the United States from using its military bases against Iran. Uh, Today, the Spanish government officially have come out and banned the United States permission to use its military bases for any operations related to the ongoing United States Israeli military strikes against Iran. This decision affects the jointly operated bases at the Rota Naval Base and the Morin Air Base, which have historically supported the United States military activities, which shows y'all that these all the countries are moving away from Donald Trump and what he's doing right now. A lot of people not feeling what Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu are doing with this war right now. A lot of people not feeling that shit, man. Um, it says Spain's leftist coalition, led by Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez of the Spanish of the PSOE, cited violations. So once again, they're saying that the United States violated violations of international law and the bilateral defense agreement as the primary reasons that they're rejecting and banning the United States from using their their naval military bases to attack. I'm gonna say it once again. They are saying that the United States of America, Donald Trump, has violated international law. So now your allies, the allies of the United States of America, are saying, "Hey, man, Donald Trump, the United States of America, have what they have done is they have violated the international law and uh, the international law and the bilateral defense agreement as the primary reasons." Now, the strikes on Iran, which began over the weekend, targeted key Iranian officials, right, and prompted retaliatory Iranian missile attacks on the United States and allied bases in the Middle East and Persian Gulf. Now, the Spanish leader has emphasized that the bases remain under Spanish sovereignty and control, and their use is strictly limited. As a result, 15 U.S. aircraft, primarily Boeing KC-135 uh, aerial refueling planes permanently stationed in Spain, have departed the bases since the strikes began. Flight tracking data shows that 9 tankers left Moran on March the 1st, heading to Ramstein Air Base in Germany, while at least 2 departed Rota towards southern France. 4 others leaving Rota without specified destinations. Now, Defense Minister Margarita Robles confirmed these aircrafts were based in Spain, but noted that the future use of the bases could be permitted for humanitarian purposes, such as aid delivery if needed. Now, this stance positions Spain as one of the few Western nations that are openly opposing the United States of America's led actions by Donald Trump, aligning with Mr. Sanchez's progressive foreign policy, which has included recognizing uh, Israel, condemning Israel's actions in Gaza as genocide, and banning Israel from events like Eurovision. So basically, the United States ally Spain has said, no, we're banning you from using our military bases to attack Iran. This is an illegal attack on a country that did not attack you, and you cannot use our military bases. So the United States has moved, these things from these bases. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. The reason why this is happening, everybody, and I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. The reason why they are separating themselves and moving themselves from this situation is because of this. Iran is basically going to attack any country that's aiding the United States and attacking them. This is why World War III can get started. Because if the United States, who normally has many allies in Europe, if they aid and abet, then Iran can use that to attack them. And that's what creates a world war, is when you have countries. Let me give you an example. So if there's a country that's helping the United States in a war against Iran, Iran is going to attack that country. That's why Iran is attacking all those countries in the Middle East that are aiding and abetting the United States. That's why they're attacking Saudi Arabia. That's why they're attacking those countries in the Persian Gulf, Bahrain, Kuwait, Dubai, Qatar. This is why they're attacking all of these other countries, because they're saying that all of these other countries that aid and abet the United States for attacking them, they're also going to be attacked. So Spain wants no issues in this war because Spain is saying that this is an illegal war. Don't bring us and don't drag us into your illegal war because you want to use our military bases to attack Iranians. Iranians. So that's not going to happen. So they have banned the United States right now from doing that. Now, a lot of people are not going to tell y'all this. You know why? Because they don't want to tell y'all this. They don't want to tell you. They'll lie to y'all like they do on national TV every single day and play these games. Meanwhile, they still don't want to release the Jeffrey Epstein files. And I've told you guys this, man. I'm standing on business with this right here, man. And this is facts, bro. I'm all about the truth, honor, dignity, morals, and respect. If somebody did not attack you and did not do anything to you, you should not attack them. And let me say something to you. When you are the most powerful, the biggest, and the strongest, you should have the most discernment. Because if you know you can wipe somebody out, you should always have the most discernment so that these situations don't happen. So now what's going on? All of the U.S. personnel, everybody that's overseas in these regions, are now afraid because they don't know if they're going to get hit next, based off of Donald Trump starting a war with Israel against the Iranians, right? So now this is why all hell has broke loose, and you guys are seeing and hearing all the things that y'all are seeing and hearing now. So peep game. The United States allies are saying that this war is illegal. These are the allies of the United States of America. And once again, you understand what I'm saying? You guys have to understand the situation right now. Donald Trump is up against it because now his representatives are coming out saying, "Oh well, I don't know. Well, we didn't attack them to overthrow." First, Donald Trump and them came out and said they attacked them to overtake the regime. They wanted to change the regime. Now Donald Trump's representative comes out today and says, "Oh no, we're not looking for regime change." What are you talking about? You said you attacked them because you want a regime change. You know why? Because these buffoons found out that it doesn't work like that. The Iranians, everybody, you got these buffoons running around on YouTube saying, "Hey, take it, man. Let me tell you something, man. Those people are happy. They're free." Are you crazy? That's not how it works. Lebowski, that's not how it works in that country. And once you take out one leader, they already have another one that steps up into that spot. It's not like, oh, you change the entire, and they're just going to be like the Western. No, they have their own morals, principles, ethics, and everything that they have in their own country. So whenever uh, the Ayatollah goes down, it's another one that is going to rise up. That's the thing people don't understand. Donald Trump don't understand. You're not going to change what they want. And everybody keeps saying, well, look at all the people celebrating. Look at all the people that were mourning. They don't show y'all that on the news. They didn't show y'all all those people that was in the city that was mourning, right? It's just like the United States of America. A lot of these countries, they are split with how people feel about certain leadership, right? So, but the thing is what do you play? So let me give you an example. On CNN, they may play one thing and make it look like one way. On Fox News, they may play it another way. Now, if you watch Fox News, you might say, "Oh, okay, well, this is what I'm seeing." But if you watch CNN, you might see something else, right? But if you watch a news station that don't give a damn about either side and it's gonna play it all down the line, you might get a even more respectable train of thought and process with watching all this stuff. Stop letting these people put you in a trick bag. Point blank, period. The bottom line is Is do unto others you had them doing to you. Don't bother people that ain't bothering you. And don't lie and let people gaslight you, and put a battery and strings in your back and tell you something that's not true. Point blank, period. So now this is why the partners of the United States of America, they're allies. Spain is a big ally of the United States of America. They're saying, no, this is an illegal war. We're not helping you. You're banned from using our military bases. You know why? Because the Spanish president doesn't want to see them dubs dropped on his country. Now, guess what? For something that Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu wanted, now he got to worry about, is they going to drop them dubs on our country because we're helping them attack these guys when it was a legal war, when those guys weren't attacked. Think about what I just said. So he got to protect his country. Use your brains. So that's why you're going to see a lot of different countries say, nah, man, we ain't in this. Nope, that's a legal war right there. And if it was legal, we down. But this ain't legal right here, man. Y'all attack them unprovoked. And this is the part people got to understand. And they ask questions. They say, oh, well, Tigger, why they say, why they say this and why they say that? Why they say death to America, this, that, and the third, and that's the third. Bro, you have people in the United States of America that say that they want each other dead. I'm going to say it again. You got people in the United States of America that say they want each other dead. I do videos about this every day. Go look at my other channel, TTV Network. The link is pinned at the top of the chat room. There was a lady who, she was a stepmother, and she abused, assaulted her own stepdaughter and damn near killed her. Now she's got 70 years in prison. We can't even fix these type of problems. We really can't. We can't even fix a man getting murdered outside of the Nipsey Hussle Marathon Burger Shop. But we talking about somebody else's country. And you wonder why they say we're hypocrites when you can't even fix the problems in your own country. Cut it out. Biggest hypocrites in the world. Fix your own problems. Let me tell you something. You can't go outside your house if your house dirty as hell and tell somebody else, hey, you need to clean up your house. Are you crazy? You haven't even cleaned up your house. How the hell are you going to tell somebody else to do that? That's why people look at you and they despise you. They despise hypocrisy. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they despise. So y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. Make sure y'all share this video. Make sure y'all like this video. Because I ain't doing nothing but kicking the facts to y'all. People can get mad as they want to get. I ain't gonna do nothing but come in here and tell y'all what the truth is, man, at all times. Because I ain't afraid of none of these people, and I don't stand down back down from nobody. And the truth, it ain't got to be sold. The truth is free. The truth is free. So, like I said before, you have to look at this situation, right? Why can't we have world peace, right? I want y'all to understand something. And this man says Iran is illegally manufacturing nukes. The United States has nukes. China has nukes. Rumor is Israel has nukes. So why can't Iran have nukes? Why can't they protect themselves? Why are we the only country that can protect ourselves and be the bully on everybody else? You understand what I'm saying? See, I'm telling y'all this right now. These people are irrational and have no thought, no brains. They want to be the bullies of the world, and they don't want anybody else to be able to defend themselves. They want to be able to smack other people around, dominate other people, do what the hell they want to do that's not even in their country. Right? So if that's the case, and remember, Donald Trump said himself, and I can play the video again, and I'm going to play it again on this channel later on tonight. Donald Trump himself said that in his ideal world, no country would have nuclear weapons. Okay, well, why don't he lead the charge and disarm his nuclear weapons in the United States of America first? Ask him to do that. But these delusional nuts that follow Donald Trump, they don't hold him accountable to the shit he say. They don't hold none of these leaders accountable. None of them. They don't hold Joe Biden accountable. You listen to D.L. Hewley, he always capping for Joe Biden. He don't hold these people accountable for nothing they say or do. They didn't hold Barack Obama accountable for all the shit he promised when he ran for election, not once, but twice. Right? Think about this. He come in with a whole different agenda once he get in. Make it make sense. They didn't want to hold George Bush accountable for sending us to a war in Iraq for no reason when they had nothing. Right? So these are the things I'm telling y'all right now. These are all facts that I'm giving y'all and I'm kicking to y'all. It's on you whether you want to listen to it or not. It's on you whether you want to hear what I'm saying to you or not. That's on you. That's your decision. You know what I'm saying? You make that personal. That's your personal decision that you make. But what I'm doing is I'm out here kicking facts to everybody that's listening to this video. You don't fuck with, and bother with people that ain't bothering you, period. And you can't walk around and ask of somebody, because we were all created equal, right? That's what I thought. I thought under God's eyes, we was all created equal. So how you gonna ask somebody else? How you gonna ask somebody else to not have something you have? That's the greed of people in this world. You really have people that's like that in this world. They want to be rich while you're poor. These are facts. I'm telling y'all this. This is the demonic and devilish mindset that is going around here in this world. I'm telling y'all. And you have to have a few strong people in the highest positions to be able to stop this shit. That have common sense. You understand what I'm saying? That can think on a higher level. That can do things at a better speed, a better pace of time, in order to save a lot of lives that are lost for no reason. Now listen to what I'm saying to y'all, right? So I'm just kicking it real with y'all, man. So when you see Spain and all these other countries that's telling the United States, nah, you can't use this, you banned. You know why? Because they don't want to get attacked for no reason. Now, if the United States was illegally attacked, and this and the third, okay, then your allies gonna step too. But if you just go and do something crazy, and now you're gonna put all of us, remember, the leader of Spain, he gotta deal with all his people. He gotta deal with all of his people over there, right? So he don't want nobody dropping them things and attacking his country, because guess what? Now he got to go explain why in the blue hell his country's involved in a war they had nothing to do with. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And everybody wants to talk about, oh, ticket. Well, they're killing people over there. They're killing people in the United States right now. Americans killing Americans every day in the United States right now. Nobody kills more people than Americans kill each other in the United States right now, every single day. Right now, somebody's getting robbed, stealed, and killed from right now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all this right now, right? So Donald Trump, he still will not answer the Epstein files. That man has been accused in the Epstein files of sexually assaulting kids. And all he's gonna tell y'all to do is, it's lies. It's all lies. It's fake news. Let's just move on. You're an idiot if you listen to any of this. Are you crazy? But in other countries, guess what they doing? They are prosecuting these leaders. They're locking their ass up. You understand what I'm saying? They're saying, hold on, man. These Epstein files, this is something different right here. Hold on. Hey, don't. They running up here and locking these world leaders up. I told y'all the other day, the former world leader of Norway, he tried to unalive himself because he's been charged now with the Epstein files. And I'm telling y'all what's going on. You got to watch what I'm saying to y'all, right? So you have a president of the United States of America that's a 34-time felon, that's been accused of over damn near 100 instances of sexual assault. And then not only that, he has been accused in the Epstein files of sexually assaulting minors. And people ignore this shit and walk on every day like ain't nothing going on. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But one day, God is going to reveal all of this stuff to everybody that's listening to this video. So you can come say everything you want to say. I want to hear and I want to see. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all once again, violence is always the last option. When you are in a leadership, in a superpower position, you always lead with grace, dignity, and honor. You going to war should be the last option because you know you have the most powerful assets. Let me say that again, right? I want to say that again to the person who asked me to read Epstein files. You damn right. Look on this channel. We actually showed them on this channel. We actually showed the Epstein files on this channel. And the Jeffrey Epstein files not only said that, they also said that Donald Trump told the chief of police that he knew what Jeffrey Epstein was up to. Make it make sense. I was over here. We was never capping. We was never capping. I'm going to say this again to y'all. Y'all keep listening to these buffoons. These are nut jobs running around here on YouTube and around this world. These people are insane. They ain't never been no lie. They don't understand the cost of war. They don't understand this. They don't understand what I'm saying to you. And this is the problem that we have right now, right? In this world, okay? You saw the same thing with this man right here. He sat up there and he lied about Monica Lewinsky. Bill Clinton would have let Monica Lewinsky forever be destroyed for out and busting his chops out. He would have let her be destroyed forever, ruined. if she did not come forward with evidence. He only told the truth after he was exposed. He was willing to live and die on that lie. And he was a leader of the United States of America and couldn't even tell you the truth about having sex in the Oval Office. Now you tell me, would you believe any of these people when they all ran in the same circles, when they all were, you understand what I'm saying? And Donald J. Trump, who ran and told y'all, he told y'all he didn't like the Clintons. He told y'all he wanted to lock the Clintons up and put them in prison. And all of his followers were cheering, lock them up, lock them up. And then, yes, 2 days ago, after Bill Clinton did his deposition and didn't throw Donald Trump under the bus, Donald Trump came outside and in the interview, he said, I like the Clintons. I like Bill. I don't want to see him have to go through the deposition. That's exactly what he did. And to the brother who says, have we declared war yet? Donald Trump came out and said it's a war in his own words. Google it, sucker. The video's online. So know your role and shut your mouth when you come in here talking to a big dog. Donald Trump, with his own mouth, said we're at war. Look it up. He said it on the first day, sucker. Now, see, I know you guys don't know what Trump said because y'all really don't listen. You just a part of some type of crazed cult. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't have your own, you understand what I'm saying, thought process, train of thought, right? But I'm going to tell you what the truth is, right? What happens is they have gaslit all these people. People at the top have gaslit all these people that's underneath, all the citizens, into hating each other from other countries for no reason. When the problem is the people that's at the top. That's the real problem. Now, will they tell you that Donald Trump, while he was being elected, told y'all, even before the election, he told y'all, oh, we don't need to go in any war with Iran. See, I'm a top negotiator. See, I don't have to go to war. Barack Obama, he's going to take us to a war with Iran for political purposes. And that's not a good idea. It's not good for the country. Donald Trump said this. He said this. And then as soon as he became president of the United States, what does he do? He tears up the agreement and then years later goes to war with Iran. Exactly what he said he wouldn't do. He said he would lock up the Clintons. Are the Clintons locked up? Are the Clintons locked up? He said, I'm going to lock them up. And they all chanted and cheered, lock them up, lock them up, lock them up, lock them up. That's what they chanted. And then yesterday, when Bill Clinton walked out of there and said, I didn't see nothing, I didn't know nothing about Epstein, when Bill Clinton didn't throw him under the bus, Donald Trump walked outside and said, hey, Bill's my friend. I don't want to see him deposed. Make it make sense. They all stuck together. They got to ride together and they got to die together on this because the secrets are so bad, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. The deception all the way across the board, the corruption all the way across, the lies all the way across the board. And they want y'all to believe these dudes. These dudes can't even sit up here and tell y'all the truth about sex. They can't even tell y'all the truth about their history and all of these wicked things that was going on. Bill Clinton sat up here and told y'all, I didn't know anything. But you can see everything with Bill Clinton. His whole career, there's tons of photos linking him with Jeffrey Epstein, but he ain't see nothing, he ain't know nothing. I didn't know anything, I swear. I would have locked his ass up. Same shit he said with Monica Lewinsky. A goddamn stone cold liar. And y'all believe these people. I don't believe any of these politicians. That's why I told y'all they need to eradicate the two-party system. Point blank period. To the person who says the United States has not formally declared war, Donald Trump declared war. Stop lying, baby boy. Donald Trump declared war. Donald Trump declared war. You're lucky my battery is about to die, but I got a backup phone. I got backup for chumps like you. Let me pull up my backup phone. I got backup for chumps like you, boy. See, I'm on one right now on my battery, but guess what? I got 5 phones. Yeah, let me go on my other one right now. Let me go on my other one right now. This buffoon came in the chat and lied. I'm gonna say this to y'all again. He came in the chat room and lied and said that we're not at war with Exact quote. To that brother who came in here and lied and capped his ass off, because you know these dudes are liars and cappers and crappers, right, y'all? That's what they do. They're liars, cappers, and crappers, right? I'm gonna prove to y'all that I don't just come on YouTube and talk. I'm gonna prove to y'all that I blocked that bum because he was lying, right? Because he's a cold-blooded, stone-faced liar. Read the article right there, and I'm gonna show you Donald Trump's. I'm gonna show you Donald Trump's quotes, and go look it up yourself. The video's on YouTube. The man said it himself. Yeah, this war could last, but this fool will come on here. That's why I told y'all these dudes are uneducated and liars. Like, share, subscribe, man. Drop the mic on these suckers.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.